Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NSRL. Tommy couldn't make it tonight. My name is Jason, and I'll be covering the race here for you tonight. Here, I'll give you a look inside the booth. Happy Halloween, everybody. Unfortunately, Tommy's laying next to the couch here in a pile of his own blood. These guys are qualifying. Hopefully, it'll be a little cleaner than Tommy over here today with the NSRL. Would you know? Look at this. It's Buckethead, my buddy from the music scene, throwing it down here in his costume today. Looks like just a few left to qualify. They better hurry out there. I'll get my machete. Another fantastic day here with the NSRL coming your way. Kyle Westwood, I'm coming for you. Serious note, though. So you might know how to get blood out of a carpet. His wife is gonna kill me. Looks like Mike Jameson taking the pole here today. He'll get to sit out for the heats. Let's get down to the track for the action.
Good job on your 20th pole this year, Mike.
Josh saying Westwood's going to kill it out on the track before Jason gets to him. It's Tommy Boy, guys. I'm alive, back from the dead here. He's here to get me. He'll be in and out of the booth here this week. He's really scaring me, guys. This guy has a hold on us. They're lining up here. We're about to get it underway with the NSRL from Texas. And it's the Halloween edition. Extra spooky here today. Hopefully, all externally. No internal spooks needed today. We'll keep the racing solid and clean here. Should be underway in just a few. We're moving. We're shaking. What's going on, Bill Cook? How's it going? These guys are about to be underway here from Texas. We got Kyle Westwood, Dave Hunt, Justin Guthrie, Rick Helms, Nick Burlow, Todd Liston, Christian Rouge, Chuckles, Jeffrey Cox, and Garrett Wilburn. See who's able to shake it out here into the front in these 6 laps that we got coming your way here this afternoon. Appreciate you guys tuning in here with us. A lot of you guys maybe on a lunch break here enjoying the day. Well, thank you so much for coming out here and tuning in, having a good old time. Making their way around, and we will be green flag racing here in just a few short moments. Bill, hopefully everything's all right. You doing okay? Getting better? Keep you in our thoughts here, man. Green. Green flag racing is here and underway. 92 to 53, side by side into the corner. Justin Guthrie gonna help push there, Kyle. See if he can get him out to the front here. Coming around the corners there, Kyle getting a good lead out in front of the pack. Guthrie trying to make some moves down to the low side now. 53 of Dave Hunt there going with him. You got Rick Helms up to the top side here. He's back behind Nick Burlow, it looks like. Christian Rouge up there as well. Coming around the corner here to cross the line. 4 laps to go. Kyle Westwood will be out in the front. See if he can keep it out there. Whoa! Dave coming in there hot and heavy. See, yep, that's going to be a hard one to rebound from. But, hey, it's just the heat races right now. They're going to keep it going, moving forward into the feature here today, as I believe we're going to have 2 heats, as always, in a feature event here for you. Halfway through this one, we got 4 laps of action here to go. Lap 3 of 6. Westwood still out to the front, but Guthrie trying to make a move and get out to the lead. See if he can do it. Unfortunate there for Josh. He's not able to make it. Josh, I know you guys kind of sprung forward here lately. Do we catch you back up here next week when we fall back? Little action here for 3rd place is Nick Burlow. Christian Rouge going at it. Number 1 machine of Burlow down to the low side. Rouge up top in the 22 black and red. That smoke show. The smoke pit, I'm sorry. You guys putting on a fantastic here with 2 laps to go.
See if old Westwood can keep it up in the front. Got some action in the back as some guys falling back there and a little whoopsie. Westwood still riding out in front. He's going to get the white flag this time by. He's right out in front of Justin Guthrie right at the moment. See if he can hold on to it as they exit two, coming into the backstretch. Guthrie to the low side. Can he make a run here on Westwood? They're both out there by themselves. If he's down to the low side here through the turns, he might have something for him. We got a smoker on the bottom. They keep it moving. The 18 of Justin Guthrie. Can he get him at the line? No! Just there with the 92. They're going to have to take some repairs here quick before this second heat is over. But, hey, they're right there up in the front now. Westwood, Guthrie, Burlow, Helms, Rouge round at the top 5 of that first heat. Looks like Liston, Chuckles, Wilburn, Hunt, and Cox back behind them. We're going to keep it moving here into the second heat today. And let's see who takes field here in this second one. Waiting on this first one to clear off and get out of the way. Move, move, move. Here we go. Chris Otto is going to take the front of this one. We got Will Bustler in second. Starting in third, Evan Ethel, then Carl Schaaf, Tanner Thues, Chris Scale, Scott Schroeder, Rooster Rodden, Chris Tate, and David Sabin. Look out for these guys. It's coming. Oh, guys, I hear the footsteps again. I'm not sure what to do. I got to go. I got to go.
Just like Mike Jamison thinks he can run out of these heats with getting a pole, Tommy thinks he can run from me. Ha 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 ha! It's not happening. Not this week. This is my week. Ha 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 ha! That Tommy guy's a bum, isn't he? Ha 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 ha! I try to get my mom in here, but she's got a headache. Ha 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 ha!
All right, guys, he's gone. I don't know. That guy's really creepy. I'm back here. We're about to take the green flag here. It's underway. The green flag is out. Chris Otto, Will Bustler busting up to this one. Let's see who's going to take it here in this first lap as Matt Clark waits patiently, trying to get his spot back up here. I believe he's going to start second in today's round. That's why we haven't seen him in the heats. The 88 machine up to the top here. Will Bustler holding strong to the top side there. It looks like he's going to favor a little mid-side to Tanner Thues. Looking low. Going to shut the door in the Thuso-lantern today. Looking sharp out here. Whoa, Buckethead. Oh, getting into it. Oh, what a save. The 26 gets into the side of Buckethead, but Buckethead keeps it straight. He's moving into 5th place right now. He's got to have a little damage on the side of that machine. These guys are kicking forward here. You got the 08 battling Buckethead. Chris Scales down to the low side of Rooster Rodden. Carl Schaaf down there now as well. Got Scott Schroeder up on the high side behind him. Rooster into the wall. Yeah, they come to stop the Rooster. The wall did it. Bustler falling back now as he is to 5th. And the Thuso Lantern pulling up into 2nd here. He's going to try to close the gap between himself and Chris Otto now. See if he can get it. He's digging. He's digging. Can he do it? These guys are pushing hard at it. That number 4 of Tanner Thuso there, really strong, but Chris Otto putting on a show here today. They'll get the 2 to go this time by. We'll see if Thuso can get him here as he looks to the inside in the number 4. He's side by side now with the leader. See if we can get him. I'm starting to hear that loud breathing again, guys. I'm watching over my shoulder just as Thuso is now. As he's got Otto to the outside, almost clear. Now puts the bumper in front as they grab the white flag. ButtKicker Gamer 2, immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. Cleanest driver here this year will walk away with a ButtKicker Gamer 2. Courtesy of the boys over at Checkers and Wreckers and none other than ButtKicker. Appreciate the ButtKicker for hopping on board here with us. Eyes out for Jameson versus Burlow in the main. We'll see how it pulls out as Tanner Thuso gets it done. Evan Ethel making a heck of a run up into 2nd. Great run there for Evan. Tanner Thuso, Evan Ethel, Chris Otto falling back to 3rd. Chris Scales in 4th. Carl Schaaf rounding out the top 5. 145 laps coming your way. He's back here, guys. I'll be right back. God, this guy is annoying.
Tommy thinks he can run. Ha ha ha. He can't. I'll catch him. Just like the field wants to catch Mike Jameson here today. Can anybody stop Mr. Jameson? We shall see. I'll give you a run of the starting field. It's Mike Jameson gonna take the lead here today from the pole. Matt Clark in 2nd. Kyle Westwood 3rd. Tanner Thuso in 4th. Justin Guthrie 5th. Evan Ethel in 6th. Nick Burlow in 7th. Chris Otto 8th. Rick Helms in 9th. Chris Scales 10th. Christian Ruse 11th. Carl Schaaf in 12th. Todd Liston 13th. Scott Schroeder is in 14th. 15th, you got Chuckles. Nothing funny here. Rooster Rod and Buckethead is in 16th. Garrett Wilburn 17th. Will Bustler in 18th. Dave Hunt 19th. David Saban 20th. And Chris Tate rounding out your field tonight. I look for Dave Hunt to hunt the field. Ha 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 ha! We'll watch. No, we'll stalk the field here as they begin and take the green flag. I'm gonna go look for that Tommy boy.
Guys, I don't know what's going on here with that guy. He's after me here, but we'll try to get this race called for you in fashion. He's really freaking me out. He's breathing really loud. He walks. He figured he'd be running at me, but yeah, he's a weird guy here. But green flag is underway, and these guys are racing here today. We got Mike Jameson and Matt Clark out in the front. Look at the beautiful field here coming into turn 1. Gotta love the beauty here. The NSRL puts on their side-by-side through a lot of it. coming through here. As you see the Thusalanner up on the top side. Jamison out in front. Kyle Westwood able to use that bottom side to work his way around and into second. Then we got Justin Guthrie, Matt Clark, and Nick Burlow rounding out the top 5 this first lap. Solid first lap was just had there. These guys are pushing. NSRL has a reputation of being one of the best here when it comes to these Cup Series races, as far as being clean, being competitive, and overall just good racing. As we got a battle here for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Matt Clark fell off a little bit here early in that start. Guthrie up to the top side now. Matt's going to try to really close it up and see if he can't make something happen. Again, these guys just looking fantastic throughout the field here today. Side by side through the corners, the number 1 and 18 here, Nick Burlow, Justin Guthrie. Burlow getting around. Got a little battle back here, a little ways back here with Matt Clark, Tanner Thues, and Rick Helms. Across the line here, lap 3 of 145 is complete. Looks like Kyle's going to ride behind Jamison for a bit here, see if he can find a line and get a good chance to peek out and get around old Mr. Jamison. See what we got shaking throughout the field is Scott Schroeder side by side with the 53 of Dave Hunt. Dave's going to work his way out and around Scott there. He's still taking that low side here. He's got Garrett Wilburn next in his sights. Let's take a look from the front side here, see if he can't get around Chuckles now as he takes Wilburn on that top side. Chuckles looking to the top now, and that 77 M&M's makes you want to grab a handful, doesn't it? These guys pushing forward here, the 53 really pushing here today, trying to make his way up into that front spot here as Kyle Westwood just 0.1. He looks like he's making a run on the leader. We'll take a look back out to the front as Nick Burlow closing up that gap between himself and Westwood here as well. Oh, baby, Garrett Wilburn in the 7. Looks to be around and about here. Let's take a look and see the cause for the pause here. Will Bustler in the 10 coming up into Garrett Wilburn in that 7 machine. They meet in the middle when two things, they meet in the middle. That's what happens. They go around and about there. Find ourselves under the first caution here, lap 8 of 145. Mike Jamison, Kyle Westwood, Nick Burlow, Justin Guthrie, Matt Clark round out the top 5. Check out the ButtKicker Gamer 2, guys. ButtKicker Gamer 2, immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. All eyes on the pace car. We'll see if we get the one to go this next time by. We will be going green flag racing this time by.
Green, green, green.
And the green flag flies. We are racing here. Duffy's saying, look out for the 37 and the 1 here. There might be a little Thanksgiving leftovers from the table there. We'll see if it, in fact, does play a factor here as Burlow into that second spot clearly over Guthrie. He's catching the backside of Jamison now as the field shuffles up. We're going to keep the attention up here as Josh knows what's going on the track here. 18 of Guthrie looking to that top side now as well. See if he can get something done as Matt Clark back in the 97 going to try to take the low side here. Guthrie up top. See if he can make something work here. He puts himself in between the 1 and the 37 into second place here. Kyle in that 92 machine just a little farther back, falling back just a hair here as well. Carl Shave looking to the bottom here. CC Simsport, see if he can get down to the low side here of old Wreckwood. That 92 machine slaying it out there like this dude back here is trying to slay me. He's weird. I can't tell you that enough. Big guy. He's in a hoodie, a hockey mask. Has a creepy laugh, too. I've never heard him laugh till today. 92 machine looks like just stuck up to the high side right now. And we got some guys looking down low. Looks like Rick Helm's going to try to make a move here as well. You can see that Thuso lantern right back behind 92 of Kyle Westwood. These two side by side. Looks like CC Simsport up to the top side. Rick Helm's going to work under him. Look at that field spread out through here. Just strong competition here. He is. He's doing a great job. Let's look through the field here. Is started back in 12th. So that's some movement here by Carl. Got to give him some credit there. See if he can hold on to those tires. Guthrie going to go to the top side here, and Burlow going to work his way back around into second. Got a little 3-wide action back here with the Thuso lantern. See what he's got here as he pushes up. Battle between Matt Clark, Tanner Thus, and Rick Helms here. See Matt Clark there to the inside. These guys doing a great job here so far. Side by side, the 97 and the 92. So he's able to pull out of this one. It looks like that low side really benefiting here so far today. Kyle still stuck up on the high right now. Coming down that backstretch. Just looking like a phenomenal package right there. Usually you see guys a lot more spread out than that, even through a run like this here so far. And made official about 30 minutes ago. I don't know if you heard it or not yet, but Kyle Larson will drive the number 5 for Hendrick Motorsports starting next season. The announcement has been made. Kyle Larson to Hendrick Motorsports here in the number 5. We'll see if we got a number 5 out here in the field. I don't think we do. No number 5 out here today. Right now, the 37 of Mike Jamison. Here's the man who is out in the lead. Holding on strongly to that lead here right now is Burlow in that one machine. Not letting go here, so we'll see if Josh, what he says, stays true here. Could get interesting as Burlow is catching the backside now of Mr. Jamison. Holding steady to about a 0.3 second lead out there. Jamison holding strong. We'll go back to a battle back here. Look at this. A whole pack of cars here. A gaggle of them going into it. Looks like a flying V into the corner here. Saban getting into the wall. He saves it there. Looks like Rooster going to get put back there for a minute. We got some intense battling here through this, heck, 11th. No, I'll say 14th through 17th, even farther back than that. Through 19th position, all these guys battling strong here. Going at it. Up in the front, Burlow getting closer and closer to that 37 of Mr. Jamison. See how it works out for him. Can he close that gap? Is start to, I'm going to guess these guys probably going to have to come in lap 40. Josh, if you're still out there, let me know if I'm somewhat right there. I would think that's pretty close there. Lap 40. You could expect a round of stops here. We do have some battling out back, but with Burlow catching that backside of Mr. Jamison, we're going to keep it up here for the time being. Burlow catching it, and catching it. Can he get it? You can get to the backside, but can you work your way around here, especially late in a stint like this? I would imagine Jamison's going to be fairly calling for that win today, and he knows it's early in this one right now. No need to push it too hard, too fast. Right now, he's still out in the front. Back in third, the 75 of Rick Helms making a run now. Keep our eye here on the lead as Burlow is trying to work his way around. You can see the gap between Burlow there and Rick Helms in third. Back out to the battle here for the front. He is right on the backside now of Jamison. Nick Burlow pushing good, pushing hard. Let's see if the number one machine can get out and in the front of the 37 here. See him gaining a little ground there through the corner. See if he can hold on to it here on the exit. Still right to that backside bumper right now. Holding steady. Solid battle out here. Let's go back to Christian Ruse as it looks like he is battling here. He got around there, so we'll go back out to the front with Nick Burlow and Mike Jamison. Top five right now, Mike Jamison, Nick Burlow, Rick Helms, Justin Guthrie, and Tanner Thues getting it done. Fantastic battle here so far today. These guys doing a great job out here. All on the lead lap even after that incident earlier. Looks like we got a little action now up in the front. Is Burlow just getting ever so closer to that 37 there of Mike Jamison. Really going to try to work his way out and in front there into the lead. See what other battles we got going on. It looks like Guthrie close with Kyle Westwood here. No, that's the 97 of Matt Clark. He's closing that gap between. Back up to the front here between Nick Burlow and Jamison. Burlow closing it. Gonna have to let off there. As Jamison closes that door and says, no, you keep on knocking, but you can't come in. No, no, no. Jamison dressing up as Little Richard here today. Looks like Deuce closing in the backside of Rick Helms here for third. See if the Thuso Lantern can get out there, make it happen. He's now to the low side of the 75. Try to use a little momentum here on the exit of the turn to work his way. 75 does out in front of the 4. So Tanner going to have to try to set it all up again. As the 97 now closes the gap between him and Tanner Thues and in the 4, I should say. Watching that 97 yet again, push forward. Trying to make something work. These guys doing a phenomenal job here so far. Like I said, these guys know how to keep it clean. Let's see here. It looks like 73. I'm going to say lap 73 will have a end of stage 1 caution. So until then, there's a good chance we'll keep it green the entire time. Back out to the front here. Go back to Dave Hunt, actually. We're side by side with the 26 of Chris Tate. Looks like Kyle Westwood in this battle as well. A little three-way dance here. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? Kyle has. He's doing it right now, going 3 wide with these guys. Holding back from a whoopsie. See what he can do here as he dips it down low on teammate Dave Hunt. See the 92 can get out and in front, make it work. Check back in up here. Sorry for that. As the 92 does get out in front, put the bumper out there on teammate Dave Hunt. Now he's got the 26 of Chris Tate out in front of him. See if he can move it and shake it. Up there is Christian Ruse now working on the 10 here of Will Bustler. See what we got shaking out here. This is for P11. See if that 22 machine can get to the backside of the 10. He's falling back just a hair now. See what other battles we got shaking up through the field. Looks like this is the closest at the moment. We'll keep it here. Watch what they got going on. Again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in to CWTV, wherever you tune in from, whoever you are. Thank you so much. We appreciate each and every one of you more than you ever could imagine here. It's like Matt Clark trying to close the gap between himself and Thus here in the 4 machines. See if Clark in that 97 can work their way around Thus in the 4. Out in front, Burlow still trying to close that gap between himself and Jamison. Not letting it drop farther than about a 0.3 seconds. So these guys really holding tight here today. Holding steady. .37 of Jamison still out in the front. Starting to pull away now a little bit from Burlow. We look back at Kyle Westwood, this 3-way dance here between himself, Chris Tate, and Dave Hunt. See what they can get together here. Three-way battle here, shaking up very nicely. You see the front side of that 26 with a little damage here. Let's go up to the front here, a little closer. I should say right up in front of that battle is Tanner Thus getting the boot there from the 97 of Matt Clark. Matt Clark, though, going into the pits here for our first round of stops. That's going to put Rick Helms up to the front as Jamison and Burlow both elect to stop here lap 46 of 145. So we'll look for that 46th lap to be the number throughout the day here. See how that plays out for these guys. We'll see if the 75 takes into the pits here this time by. He, in fact, does, and that's going to cycle Tanner Thues out to the front here. Kyle Westwood now in second. Dave Hunt in third. Westwood battling, trying to hold off Dave Hunt there. We'll see if both these guys will make a run into the pits here this time by. Looks like they're going to stay out, as does Tanner Thues. So they're staying on that same. No, Tanner Thues heads in. So Kyle Westwood cycles out to the lead now, in front of teammate Dave Hunt in the 53 machine. See what they're able to get going here. Kyle heads into the pits. Gonna put Dave Hunt now into the front. He's gone 40 laps here, so that's the difference, is he pit in that first caution. So now he's got a few lap advantage here on the field, and he's gonna lap. See if he gets Kyle here. Kyle does fall to a lap down, so 5 cars now on the lead lap. All 5 of those cars, looks like they went in during that first pit stop, or sorry, during that first caution. '53 of Dave Hunt still out in the lead, still out on the track, as it looks like now Will Bustler is going to head in. That's going to put three people onto the lead lap here, as Jameson going to work to get his lap back. He's down to the low side of Dave Hunt. He's going to get that done. Now we got Guthrie and Burlow making their lap back around Dave. So you wonder now, did Dave stay out a little too long to make something work here? Or is that strategy going to play out in his hands here, in his benefit, I should say, later in this race? We shall see. We shall see. It's been a solid race here so far. Can't say that enough. It's like Christian Ruse in that 22 smoke pit. He's in second. Chuckles in third, but he's out on the track. Never mind. He's got 53 laps under these tires here. So see how that plays a factor here for the 77, as he should be shooting down into the pits here. Shortly, we're going to have a caution.
Yellow flag is out.
He's going to go there now. Let's see as David Saban meets the back end of Chuckles there. Let's see exactly what happened. Head up into the bird's eye view and see what the cause for the pause was here. Saban actually kind of getting into Chuckles there a little, but let's see if Chuckles maybe slid up the track just a hair. We'll see. We'll see. Watch the 77 here. Coming down. She's there. He comes up maybe a hair there. He does. Those guys meet in the middle, and whoopsie! 58 finds itself around and about, and without a bumper. And Dave Hunt, Christian Rouge, Chuckles Mike Jamison, Nick Burlow, Justin Guthrie. The 6 cars on the lead lap at the moment. That will all change as the top 3 find their way into the pits here. Tanner Thues. So now Jamison going to cycle behind the pace car, and we'll see. It should put all but 2 cars now on the lead lap here today. So a big switch.
Are you enjoying the race? 'Cause there's one to go before green. Ha 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 ha! And we'll see. We have just a few laps before the end of the stage here. Who's gonna slay it? Who's gonna be slayed? We shall see in just a few moments.
That guy was back. I found a good little hiding spot in the room, though, so I don't have to run too far, thankfully. He ran out again. Pace truck is off. Pace car is off, I should say. And we are about to be underway with green flag racing here again from Texas. We get to start here, and these guys are on it. Mike Jamison out in front. Nick Burlow up to that top side, trying to hold on to second place here early in this one. We'll see if he can do it. He's going to drop down in front of the 18 and put himself cleanly into second here. Maybe not yet, as the 18's still looking. I think he might have something for the inside here on that number 1 machine. See what happens here. Is back behind the 18, Christian Ruse in the 22, trying to make something happen here as well. Another fantastic sight to see as these guys hit the line here. Lap 60 is complete. Sorry, lap 59 is complete. We are on lap 60 of 145. Just about to that halfway point. We got a little battling back here. Look at that. The 26 to the low side. Todd Liston there in that 8 machine closes up that gap quick. You got 92 of Kyle Westwood behind him, so Kyle falling back pretty far throughout the field here now. Back up to the front here, Dave Hunt, Mike Jamison. Now side by side, Dave Hunt really plowing through the field here, making it up. He's going to go to the low side now of Jamison and the 37 machine. They are side by side here. See what happens as Dave Hunt is the new leader here with Jamison out on the track. And what a good run we're going to see now as Jamison's back in second. He's going to have to use a little dirty air. See if he can't get out to the front of that 53 yet again. Staged don't matter to Jamison. He wants a win. He wants a win here. So he'll give up the stage if it means the long run looks good. 22 of Christian Ruse holding on steady. And now Matt Clark and a whole gang of them trying to close up that gap between top 4 here. 22 of Christian Ruse trying to rip the top side up on the number 1 of Nick Burlow. He gets it out and in front of Nick there. Good little move to the top side to put himself into P3. Head back to the 0774 47 470 machine of Scott Schroeder there. And Chris Scales going to work to the low side of him. Battle for 14. Looks like we got a little shake up here with the Thus O'Lantern as he is up on the top side. Rick Helms down below. Here they go. Pushing a Guthrie to the front. Trying to catch Dave Hunt. See what they can do. The 77 down there as well. He's trying to move it, shake it, get it going. See what other action we got. Justin Guthrie up top on Chuckles here. See if he can make it work. There goes the 4 machine down below. He's got teammate Kyle Westwood behind him. Guthrie going to try to head down there, but Kyle closes that gap very quick. Not going to allow it to happen. Fall back in line here, the 18. Going to have to try to get her down there in line and really work out with these guys as Dave Hunt out to a second. Now over the 22 machine of Christian Ruse. 37 of Mike Jamison falling back to P3, and he's got Nick Burlow right behind him. Now this is the time, Josh, that we can see something get a little interesting here is when these guys are both in the top 5, neither of them in the lead. He's a little tighter back here in the pack. We'll see how it works out for these guys. We'll keep it here for the moment. See what we got shaking here. We'll hold it on the number 1 here, Nick Burlow. Battle between him and the 37, as well as the 97 back behind him. Yeah, no joke. You got that one. Watch your break. It's Halloween. Jason's running after me today too, Mikey. He's been in and out of the broadcast today. He's really creeping me out. You see the 10 of Will Bustler up to the top side of the 97 here. Matt Clark. See if he's going to make anything happen. Closing the gap, but has to try to find that way out and in front here. Dave Hunt, 2.5 now. Out in front of the lead. And the 22 of Christian Ruse. See if he's able to hold on to those tires. These guys putting on a show here. Let's see if he's got a run now. As Matt Clark looking to the low side of Nick Burlow in the number 1. Burlow going to float high there, and Bustler going to take advantage of that as well. He's going to look to the low side. Can the number 10 get in front of the 1 now as we watch Matt Clark push forward? He made a good move there on Burlow to put him a little higher on the track than Burlow wanted to be. Got him a little uneasy there. We got a battle back here for 13. Chris Stales against Todd Liston in the 8 machine. And we'll see a caution here in just a few moments as the stage will come to an end, and Dave Hunt really wanting to get that stage win. He pulls out to a 2-second lead in front of the rest of these guys and gets it done. Guess we got one more. Be the end of 73. That we will see the and here comes Dave Hunt to collect that stage win. The 53 crossing the line, taking the yellow flag here for the stage. Congrats to Dave Hunt and that stage win. These guys gonna get settled back down, and we'll be back here with you just a few short moments. So actually, Mikey, the league is the NSRL. It's a night shift race league. Checkers and Records is the podcast that we run. All things motorsports, 11 a.m. Eastern, Sundays. And the boys over at Checkers and Records, well, we head on out. We board a jet plane here tomorrow morning, early. We head out to Daytona for the grand opening of the Speedway indoor karting facility right next to Daytona International Speedway. So stay tuned for all the action we got coming your way from Daytona Beach here in the next couple days. We got Chuckles. We got Dave Hunt. We got a green flag back in the air. We are racing here today again from Texas. Look at that 37 machine there of Mike Jamison pulling it out into second. Chuckles falling back here on the start. Jamison pulling it up here. He's going to try to battle Dave Hunt here early in this one. Works his way around that top side, something we haven't seen done here today. Really doing a good job putting himself back up to the front. What's going on? Dandelion. Look at the 37 machine rip the top side here. Trying to hunt down the front. Guess who's there? Dave Hunt. That's right. Thus getting pushed down to the low side. You see the Thuso lantern and the number 4 fall down low. Side-by-side action through turn 4 into the main straightaway. The 37 next to the 53. Dave Hunt, that 53, going to take the lap here. But Jamison ain't giving up. No way. No how. Not going to happen. Look at these guys put on a show. You see the gap there between the 97 out in third and the 37 here of Jamison. And Jamison goes to the lead here around the front. Dave Hunt, 53 machine. 37 finds himself in the front here. Mike Jamison, Mr. Jamison. Now Dave Hunt looking down to the low side here. See if he can get it. He's going to fall back on that run here. We'll look back out front. Jamison going to have to take, Dave going to have to take that line behind Jamison here. Look back at Justin Guthrie. He's up to the top side. He's got Will Bustler in the 10 machine down below. Watch where you go. You never know what will show if you go low. The 18's down there. He's closing that gap between. You see that just small, tiny little gap between himself and the bumper. You see Kyle Westwood behind the 18 machine of Justin Guthrie here. He's closing the gap through the corners as Guthrie enters a little high. Takes him a second to get it down. Whoa. Look up front here a little closer. You got the